Welcome into stream, everybody. How we doing today? Happy Tuesday. I almost forgot what day it was. I was technically kind of ready early, but also not. I'm a fucking mess today, chat. I forgot how to start my stream. I forgot to change the title of my stream. I forgot to start my music and the timer at the start of the stream. We're doing it. Well, hello, Mr. Nutcup. You're never gonna let me forget that one, are you, stranger? You know,
Jimmy, stop nutting.
I'll take it. Ethan, my dude. The perfect fucking timing. How are you doing, my friend? It is so very good to see you, man. But yes, it is a pleasure to see you all. Happy Tuesday. Never, sir. Cup is notice. Wouldn't have it any other way. How is everybody's week kicking off to? Ethan, stranger, it is so very good to see you all. First thing on a day where I was supposed to start earlier, or no, I was supposed to start later, but then started earlier, but also was mildly later than the earlier than I thought it was going to be. I know how to adult, I promise. Is that his scientific name? It's finally been revealed. Well, yes, I am so very happy to see you all. Let me get this out the way before I completely space it, because I am a mess. Science cannot explain the man that nuts in kitchen cup. It wasn't a kitchen cup, okay? It was a little dosage cup for some medicine. Don't worry about it. It's normal. Everything is normal. Don't make me retell it, stranger. Don't you dare make me retell that story. But let me go ahead and say this real quick. If you like the music you're hearing in the background right now, do yourself a favor. Go check out Joshua, aka Reset Vibes, man. Makes some incredible music. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you if you leave, Ethan. It's good seeing you. I hope you're having a great week so far. Yes, but nut cup aside. Yep, nope, I no longer have a lawyer. Better be on my best behavior for a minute. But yes. Shenanigans aside, how will Sparky Law cope? I mean, I am the biggest. Okay, I'm back. Good to have you back, man. It's very lonely without you. But yes, happy Tuesday. I am so very excited. We're playing more Viva Pinata. This game has been... I know we're only 1 week in. Hey, Pepperman, what is up, my dude? How are you doing? I know we're only 1 week into playing it, but I gotta be honest, I am very surprised at how well it holds up and also how much fun it was. We'll see if it lasts, just because of who I am as a person. But we're playing more Viva Pinata. Welcome back, Sir Lawyer. Sean is spreading falsehoods. God damn it. Just had to vomit real quick due to nut cup. You know, it's fair. That is a very, very fair response. Pepperman, how are you doing today, my man? Don't mind the nut cup. Tea should only go in teacup, no nuts. You know, I feel like Sean also lost said cup nut with his other cups. I did not. It wasn't a regular size cup. I don't know why we're talking. Are you, like, stranger, are you talking about the bowl that was debated about using as the nut cup but was not? Because the nut cup was only like this big. It was only, I think, like 20 milliliters. Something like that. Were they hazel or wall? Maybe pea? Pea adjacent nut. Okay, yeah, no, the nut bowl never actually became the nut bowl. All right, it's fine, stranger. Don't worry about it. Don't bring it up. Why do you keep talking about this? I'm traumatizing for television. That's fair. James Martin would be proud. You know, it's a very interesting ecosystem that we've created here. I don't think we've hit a point of being so self-referential that any new person coming in is going to feel completely lost, left out of the joke, and immediately leave. But there's some days where I can't help but wonder how close we are to that. But yes, we are here for Viva Pinata. The well-known pea-adjacent nut. Peanut's cousin, exactly. Also, in a... depending on how you feel, either sad or happy thing. We're in the final week of the month of May, chat. We've almost made it through. I'm gonna be honest, if we do a month of May next year, I don't know if this is gonna fit anymore, because it's really starting to get tight on the chest. And we're bordering extremely close to nip slip territory, and I don't think I want to go doing that yet. Narrated by David Attenborough. I can't. But yes, I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm sure anyone coming by is so incredibly surprised if you don't know me. Welcome. But yes, it is time. Yeah, no, exactly. That's for the OnlyFans.
I'm not here.
That's so rude, Haley. That's so rude. How are you doing today, friend?
Bye.
It's good to see you. But let's go ahead and switch over to here, where I didn't ever check to make sure our save actually worked. So let's see. Why did we... Oh, no, that's right. Did I mention that I'm a fucking disaster who forgot how to do everything and anything that I'm supposed to do? Alright, let's see. Has the game saved our data? Fingers crossed. Load garden. Okay, we're good. That's definitely my save. Pins of 131496426833149642683. That sounds right. Right, chat? That's the dirt farm that we know and love. Not for his Patreon, speaking of which. If you would like to support... I mean, I'm memeing, but at the same time, like, it is actually a thing. We have a monthly membership. If you want to support what we do here, if you want to get some bonus content, whether it's exclusive videos, I get free keys to games that aren't necessarily stream things, but are still worth checking out. If you want to watch us checking out, like, the first 30 minutes, hour of bunch of new games, those get posted randomly. Doggo picks, access to the full backlog. Hop on over to our fourth wall, where we have a little monthly membership. It's $3 a month for the lowest tier, and it gets you access to, like, everything. If you want to get bonus content, like videos, free keys, and nut in a cup. But, you know, if you would like to, if you got the money, if you're interested, if you want to support what we do here, that right there is the best way. It is the highest percentage of money you can give directly to me. I think it's like 96% that we get. It's just the PayPal cut. And a tiny bit more. You know what, stranger? Caitlin's not here yet, so you're not getting banned. But shall we enter our garden? I don't remember any of what the fuck I was doing. We have things and stuff. Yeah, no, stranger. Now is your time to troll, truly. Alright, do we have any... What was I trying to do? I remember for sure we were... Oh, wait. You leave. We were trying to get the fuck hog. I do believe is what we were lovingly referring to it as. But we were trying to get the hedgehog. What else outside of that? I don't remember. And herein lies the problem with Sean Brain. I can barely remember what I did yesterday. Let alone what happened a week ago. So we're going to see how well. There is a creature that has been lovingly nicknamed the Fuck Hog by Phoenix Wright and Nico. It is a hedgehog. It shall be named Fuck Hog if we can get it, which I'm pretty sure we're close. As soon as we can get it to come back and visit us. Well, that is the question. Where, oh where, and when will it visit? Well, let's test that theory. What did you do yesterday? Okay, fun fact. I played probably more video games than I should have, because Caitlin and I had a very relaxing day at home. And I have to say really quick, the new Fantasy Life iGame is so much better than it has any right to be. I spent 6 of 24 hours playing that. I'm an adult. I get to make these decisions. I still did plenty of other stuff. I still made all 3 meals of the day. I did yoga. I worked out. I folded laundry. I vacuumed. Like, I still did adult shit, but I played. Between that and what Caitlin and I played of BG3, I think I played like probably 10 hours of video games. It was good shit. Shot is now contemplating his decisions just a little bit. I don't regret it, but I can't help but wonder if I made the right decisions. No, Frog, you're on fire! How the fuck did you get lit on fire? Everything is falling apart, chat. I should, if we do this again next week, I should really write a list of the things that I'm trying to do next stream. Oh my god, it's a newt! Hello, friend. Well, you know, it was great. How about you guys, though? Ethan, did you have the day off? Because I know for us in the U.S., yesterday was Memorial Day. Did you end up having the day off and get to do anything nice?
Newt gat. The little pond that you made has made the garden.
Okay. Let's see if we can bring in the newt. Or anything. Oh, look. It's another ant. Did I don't remember. I think we were able to get it originally. Yes, it's Mr. Mime. Alright. What do we have? God, I'm now remembering one of the reasons why I struggle so heavily with cozy games on this channel. And it's because week to week, I can't remember shit that happened nor what I'm supposed to do.
All the seeds
Got
are
some errands
mine.
done and a couple of chores. But felt like I should have done more. You know, that's fair, man. It never feels like it's enough. It really, truly never does. Even though it should just be a special bonus day off for yourself. There's still always more shit to do, and it feels like you haven't done enough. There's the newt. I would like the newt. Okay, I feel like... Have we... No, I don't think we actually ever did get an ant. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Or wait a minute. Okay, let's go to the menu. Is there... In the journal, can I see what we've managed to get to join us? This will show us our residence. Will it show what we have had? Because I feel like we had to murder... Here we go, encyclopedia. I feel like we had to murder an ant. Yes! Okay, we did get a raised ant. Right? No. We have not. Okay. Good to know. What the hell else is there? God, there's so many things. I get way too easily overwhelmed with games like this. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll try and remember what we were going to do outside of just attempt to make monies. And also, that's right, we got to play with our Willy too.
Good morning. How are you today?
Why is there a banjo statue in the background, and how much is it? I would like that. Oh, no.
That's your thing. You know, this could start to get annoying. Thanks for...
We might have a problem. Let's go to another one.
Morning.
Okay,
Keep me in
so
mind
you
when
were completely fine. Store? Oh, okay, good.
Morning. Can I interest you in something seedy?
For those of you who don't remember, the game may or may not have had a major panic attack when we were playing last week. And I was a little bit worried.
So that's your thing.
I remember we just asked who you were. I replied, "This is Sean. He's an idiot I forced to wear a made-up at one time. He's never taken it off."
So that's your thing.
That's fair. That's fair and accurate. Let me just plant some pumpkin seeds.
Looks like I need...
But you know what? At least I accept who I am, stranger. I don't hide it. Oh, hey, we got another frog. Oh. Well, at least now we can make a frog bed and make them smash. I don't have the nest for the taffly anymore. Yeah, that's right. I think if we had it, we sold it. Oh, no. Wait, no. Who's fighting this time? I did not tell you nut and teacups, though. God damn it, stranger. God damn it. Wait, no. Jasper, are you fighting something again? Oh, no, it's worms. Bird food, why are you fighting number one? We're gonna...
Can I do you for? And some less honest.
We're gonna just not panic. We're going to buy a frog. Frog house, there we go. That way we can make the frogs smash. I don't know if I'm putting this the way I want to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, beside the door. Sick. I know. Where's my watering cup? Watering can. I do not have a brain today, chat. Enjoy some water. Cool off. Is it fighting no one? Oh, no, they're still fighting. Yeep. Can you stop? Please. This is not going well. Who can I feed you to is the major question. Okay. Hot damn. Let's at least take a peek and see what it takes for y'all to smash. You gotta eat a green flutterscotch and some mystery thing. Okay. Sick. Let me sell this chili for money.
Got the life...
I'm gonna just ignore them. That feels like a good move, right? my god, what? How did something join? Nothing happened. We're just here. Alright, bird food. Bird food is now potentially dying. I regret everything. Let me just see if I can make some money to pay for medical bills. Is our worm gonna be okay? Bird food? Okay. How do I call the doctor? Shit. Was it here? Doc Patchington? Or Patch and Go. That's your name. Can you fix my broken bird food? Okay.
So you're
Take
happy
my
for-
10 coin. Fix it so, frankly, I can more than likely sell it. Bam. Alright, we got a frog house. They should be... Okay, so we just have to get green flutterscotch. Perfect. I have to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that Jasper's not the one who was trying to kill anyone. Hello, Doc. Fix him up real good. Alright, what do we have? Oh, look at you! Do you want to come inside? I will make you snacks. Also, don't mind the random fencing. That was because I didn't know what I was doing. Hap. There we go. Bam. Okay. Mr. Ant, would you like to actually join now that... Oh my god, who else is fighting? Why does Jasper fight everything? I can't sell him. Caitlin would actually hate me if I sold Jasper. But that is... That's fair. That's fair, stranger. Bonk. Okay. Can y'all just fucking chill? I can't sell you until the battle's over, but fuck, I don't have a way to calm them down. Everything is falling apart. I regret everything. Oh wait, the fuck hog. There we go. Okay, we needed to eat a worm. Where's bird food? I need to bring out bird food real quick. Bird food and worm number 8 can both be eaten by the fuck hog. Hey, bird food. Is that you? Bird food? Go say hi. For no particular reason. Hey, Victor, what is up, man? How are you doing? It's good to see you, homie. How you feeling? Are you feeling mostly over what you had? They're gonna keep going outside or back inside. I know, honestly, this game slaps surprisingly hard. I need this hedgehog to eat my worms. Are you nutting in teacups now? Sam, what's up, man? How you doing? Still a little bit sick, just super tired every day. Yo, dude, that is so incredibly fair. My mom ended up getting a little bit of a cold that's like, I think it's lasted her almost 3 weeks now. And for her, it's like, even now where she's feeling pretty much better, she's still just exhausted all the time. It sucks. Alright, you can eat that. Go outside. I'm sending you all to your impending doom. Or at least one more of you. Maybe 2, if I'm seeing that right. There's another one in the corner. Alright, friends. Someone else is getting eaten. I'm thinking about forcibly putting everyone in the Matrix. You know, that's fair, Sam. That is fair. Let's see here. I'm also coming to the realization that I have a cell phone addiction, so I'm even debating on buying a dumb phone. You know, I wouldn't necessarily blame you if you'd have decided to go for a dumb phone. Like, the temptation is definitely there for me to join you on that sometimes, Vic. It's really, really hard with how just... We're the product for that shit. Like, every cell phone company wants us to be on it at all times. I am accidentally making parent and child fuck. We're not talking about it, chat. We just put two worms together. Let's hear. Don't know how easy it is to buy real goat's blood. Extremely. You know, Sam, there's some times where I can't tell if you're joking or not. Oh, bat. We have a bat. Come here. Doesn't beat the old-fashioned way. I fucking can't. Hey. 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 Fuck out of here. Get out of here. Go away. Alright. Everything's fine. See, you know, we're starting to remember a little bit of what we're supposed to do. I'm so paranoid that Jasper's gonna fight everything. Okay. For now, we're alright. Let's go ahead and buy more random seeds to just plant everywhere.
How are you today? Bright-eyed.
But you know, have you done much looking into what kind of options you have for getting a non-smartphone, Victor? I gotta be honest, it's been a few years since I've even thought about looking, so I don't know what the market's like. I'm sure it's a thing, just like non-smart TVs. For a second I thought this was the Pokemon challenge. Nah, it's a little different. Then I actually used my peepers. It's okay, you know, Sam.
Thank you.
This is much more fun because we're making animals have sex. And occasionally watching them because we're apparently giant perverts. Well, how are you doing today, man? You get the fuck out of my farm, you bitch. There we go. Okay, let's remember to water carefully. Enough, but not too much. Also, I'm wondering if I should just buy my... Or I should just root my Android and dumbify it? I mean, that's another option. That might be an easier choice. But it's up to you. Animal Farm is a good theory to apply in real life scenarios. I fucking can't say them. I can't. Alright, you need to eat a green flutter. We don't have a green flutterscotch. How do I change the color of you? Alright. Well, for now. Should I buy another tree? I'm at a spot where I already don't know what to do. God damn it, my frog is on fire. Can y'all stop doing that? But this is why it is, like... As much as let's see, I'm just a chaotic individual. I don't know if chaotic, neutral, or evil, but definitely chaotic. We accept you as you are, my guy. All my friends are telling me that Expedition 33 is the best game this year. And, man, let me know if you end up checking it out or picking it up. I've been hearing that, too. I gotta say, on a completely different style of note, Fantasy Life I can't remember the subtitle, honestly might be the best game I've played so far this year. It's absolutely fucking amazing. Like, it's really sick how some... Not necessarily out of nowhere, but some smaller games ended up coming in and just being absolutely phenomenal this year. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of hit or miss when it comes to level 5, but like, there's something about that gameplay loop that they put together for it. It's really fucking sick. The way I kept hearing it described was it's a combination of, Promise Mascot Agency was fucking amazing. But honestly, Fantasy Life, I think I'd say has been better than it. It's a combination, like, Animal Crossing, but also full-on RPG. Like, you get to swap between jobs, which essentially is different classes. So like you have your gathering classes, you have your crafting classes, and then you have your actual fighting classes. The creatures are super fucking cool. The world itself, it's charming, it's simple. It's nothing absolutely mind-blowing, but it does a pretty solid job. Like, Caitlin and I are probably going to play BG3 after stream today. But the temptation to play more is extremely high, because it's so hard to put down, which is rare for me. Like I mentioned it earlier today, I spent 6 of 24 hours playing it starting yesterday. It's a problem. Might have to cave so I can run in the fate again. Hey, you know, I wouldn't blame you, Sam. I wouldn't blame you at all. But, you know, if you end up picking up, or at least checking out, Expedition 33, let me know what you think, Victor. I always majorly respect your opinion when it comes to games. So I think if you end up saying it is as great as everybody says, I might actually have to trust it and give it a shot. Alright. Anything else we can do? Appreciate you. Still haven't played BG3. Honestly, it's really solid. It's really, really fun. It truly is D&D the video game. And it's executed really well. Like, I'm not usually the biggest fan of, CRPGs, but goddamn. I think I've played, like, about 60 hours? Welcome aboard, Ant. Let's see what you gotta say. Or, let's see here. It's... Oh, I didn't realize it's on Game Pass.
Your gardening is
I gotta say, it's great value these days.
Well
Oblivion,
done.
Indiana
It just
Jones,
seems to
Doom
get
Expedition
better and
33
better.
on there. Damn! That is honestly a great lineup just right there for recent games. I know, that's the big thing. Like, I think Caitlin's never finished it. She's made it all the way to Act 3, which is the final act for the game. But I think every time she's gone and played, she's found something new. Like, when we were playing yesterday, we found this random village of fish people in the Underdark who we managed to convince that Caitlin was their god. It's absolutely buck wild, and it really is the perfect epitome of Dungeons and Dragons, the video game. It's really fun. It is. Alright, what do we get? Can I... Oh, sick! We can finally expand our garden. Thank you. Now I have to go break more shit. But, the writing is absolutely stellar. The gameplay itself is super fun. I don't think I realized there was an animation. I know, Stranger. I can highly, highly recommend it. It is a blast. Big shout outs to Sam, who was the one who gave it to me. Appreciate you for gifting it all that time ago, Sam. But it truly is a great game. Don't mind me while I just go around randomly beating the grass. I need everything to be smooth and perfect. So Steam OS Ally did not work. Oh! Oh, that sucks. What's your other plan? Were you able to figure out what it was that was keeping it from working? I feel like there was something that wanted to eat a duck.
The pond you have made.
I can't remember what. Smash. I'm just clean this shit up real quick. Oh, wait, no. Why aren't you working? Whack. There we go. I really have to say, after a kind of rough start to the year games-wise, 2025 has been absolutely fucking stellar. There is a major issue with the controls, as in, they don't work. Oh. Oh, that really sucks. I am so sorry, stranger. Let's see here, that's wild. Oh, shit, Metaphor's on Game Pass, too? Damn! Man, you're making me debate potentially picking up Game Pass. Cause, that's just so many games. And so many or at least like decent length games too. Like minimum 20-30 hour games. See, there goes Sean beating his length again. Watch out, cups in the area. We do what we gotta do, stranger, alright? It's natural. Please tell me there's not anything else poisonous. It's frustrating because Microsoft has been doing so much garbage employees and political practice recently. I know. You're really not wrong on that, Victor. And then they make it a little bit difficult to say no with just how much money they put into bringing shit to Game Pass. Hey, Joshua, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your week going so far, man? Let me just keep beating everything up. You know what? I mentioned it earlier. I always like the idea of cozy games in theory, but in practice, it's so hard to actually get something that fulfills my brain and doesn't immediately get better than last week. You know, threats of violence? Oh, you know, I'm glad to hear, man. I'm very glad to hear. From the little bit that you told us in message, it sounded like your work week last week was all kinds of intense. I'm trying an OS called Catchy OS. It runs Arc, uses Steam OS as a base, and it works on the Ally. Okay. Hopefully that ends up actually turning out. I gotta be honest, as much as I know there's some better tech in some of the other options that aren't Steam Deck, I like the plug and play. I'm very, very lazy. I was messaging with a friend earlier who we may or may not be doing something Viva Pinata related in the semi-near future with. I'm sure you can probably figure out who it is. But talking about just how difficult it is to try and learn new shit on computers specifically, and how nice it is to just have things that work without effort. I still have my OLED. Hey, fair. I don't know if I'd ever upgrade, but it's definitely tempting. I know who that was. I had a feeling you'd figure it out, stranger. And we have... it's Caitlin, isn't it? Not quite. Oh, shit. Hello, friend. What are you? We need a nuke for you. Okay, never mind. But there may or may not be a Viva Pinata related collab with Wibbles and I in the somewhat near future. I won't say definitively yes until it actually happens, but odds are pretty good, chat. Do you have the LCD? Yeah, no, I have the LCD. No complaints. Like, we've had that thing for over a year now, right? Or no, has it been 2 years? Was it 23 that we got it, or was it last year? Last week was goofy. Cannot believe I lived through that. Yeah, no, dude, I bet. That shit was crazy sounding. I hate it when there's just one singular patch. So just so you know the difference, what is the main difference, stranger? You know, I'm just gonna dig a pond and then immediately fill it up. There. Easy solution. I feel like I should be paying more attention to my pinatas, but at this point my brain is so overwhelmed by the everything. Oh shit, there's a bat. Nope. You get lost. Hey. Hey. Stop that. Go away. You were not invited to this party. What is happening? Who is... Oh no, my aunt!
So you're happy?
So that's why there was something crying. I'm very bad at this. Alright, let me just keep filling up the outside with grass because no empty spaces. It must be completed. Thank you, kindly. Please leave me alone so I can continue filling up my garden. That is... I was gonna say coming together, but I don't know if I can go that far yet. How we doing, everybody? Is that candy? Oh, wait, are we gonna have a second one join? Are we gonna have two hedgehogs? They both basically run the same, but the OLED has a larger battery, can run 90 Hz refresh rate. The actual chip is smaller, making it more power efficient. The thumbsticks are a little different, but most importantly, the power button is orange. That really is the most important thing. There's an OLED screen. Yeah, and you know, I've never been one that cared too much about that. I'm very simple. But I can completely respect why those are reasons for people to spend the extra money on it. In general, though, like, I feel so spoiled with the state of handheld gaming at this point. It's so nice, but it also, like, it makes it hard to want to play anything on actual console or PC for me. Because, like, okay, I know I mostly play docked, but I can play this literally in my hand if I wanted to. So why would I turn on my PS5? Why would I turn on my gaming PC? When I can be lazy. That's part of why I bought a Portal. I don't blame you, dude. Like, what have you thought of it? I think I forgot to ever actually message you about it when you got it. I have 70. Oh, you got a 77-inch OLED and a fancy-ass lazy boy couch? Oh, dude. Okay, that's living right there, Victor. That is absolutely living. But, you know, Joshua, what do you think of the Portal? You love the Portal? Does it actually run pretty well? Like, I know the gist of what it does, so I'm curious if it's something that... I mean, I know you say you love it, so I'm sure the answer is yes, but I'm curious just how smoothly it runs. Cloud gaming is always something that gets me a little bit nervous. Mostly latency issue concerns. I don't have any complaints. Sometimes the initial boot can be a pain, but in general it runs just fine. Alright, sick. I'm glad to hear. I'm assuming the fast internet runs like a beast. Yeah, I bet. I absolutely bet. We have a newt. Hello, friend. I need you to eat watercress flowers. Oh, no. Do we have watercress flowers right now? I think so. I hope so. I would like my newt. Even though he's probably gonna get eaten immediately. I still want him. Schmack. Oh, God damn it. Stop shitting in my garden, you stupid slug. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. Go away. So Sean, you on the SD. Have you updated the OS recently? I think the last time I did was like early to mid last week. Has something else dropped since then? I have an average internet at home and use it at work. My girlfriend's place all the time. Lags on some AAA titles, but for the most part, works just fine. Alright. That's really good to hear. And honestly, a little surprising. And was it something that they did eventually update it so you don't have to be sitting in the same room as your console? Is it actually a little bit more portable? I feel like I heard somewhere that they were either working on it or had actually changed it to be the case. I'd recommend updating again. Valve added the option of stopping battery from charging past... Oh! Okay. I'm gonna have to take you up on that. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot, Joshua. You literally mentioned you use it at work. That's fair. Okay. Well, good, because I know initially that wasn't the case. I'm glad they ended up actually making it more of a true portable something. But, you know, that's good to know. I'm glad that more and more companies are starting to add in that battery protection of only charges it to a max of 80%, except for, like, maybe once a week. Even though my Steam Deck lives on the dock most of the time, I feel like it would still be a good idea. Let me ask you though, stranger, is it a setting that it immediately kicks in, or do you have to go in and change it to actually do it? Making a pond for no particular reason. Isn't it planned for the portal to be able to use your PlayStation Plus or whatever the online paid service is? That sounds right, stranger. Alright, how's everybody doing? Are we good? We still need another ant. They also need honey, and frankly, I don't know how to do that. Hello, small ant. What, oh no, please. Please, Jasper, don't fight something else. I really just need you to behave this one time. I don't feel like I'm asking that much. I know Caitlin decided to name it after Jasper, but like, you really don't have to be as mad as he is in real life. If you want to do cloud streaming, you have to have a PS Plus account. But if you're just streaming from your console, you don't have it. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad to hear on that part. We have a newt. I've seen a fair few portals in my time, and I must say, I like the black one a lot more than the white one. That's fair. It's just like the DualShock controllers themselves. I don't love the fact that the default is the white. I feel like it doesn't look as clean. Oh, another random person. Hello. Currently can only cloud stream PS5 titles. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks.
Well, hi there. And how are you today? How's your garden?
Selling produce for you. Oh wow. Okay, so I can just hire people to do
Gardening
everything.
is improving.
Why would I do that though? Okay, you need to eat an ant and have a house. Oh shit, we can actually do that. Let's build a house. What's up, Victor? Surprised Sony didn't make a... I know, I'm really surprised they didn't make a full-on portable system, too. They're gonna do PS3 and PS4 eventually, though.
You're not gonna ask me to do
Okay.
it all-nighter, are you?
Rumors that Microsoft's coming out with something portable soon. I don't know how to feel about that. To be entirely honest, because, like... Unless the processing capabilities of it are absolutely insane, I'm gonna lean towards Steam Deck or probably Steam Deck or even just like a laptop over it, considering there's not really anything you can't get elsewhere. Sony's apparently working on a true portable also. I think the portal is a test for that. I really hope it happens. Like, I love that portable is where the future of gaming is truly headed, because, like, the convenience is so nice. A dedicated Game Pass handheld would be dope. Microsoft Cloud streaming is rad as fuck. And see, that's something I haven't ever actually experienced. Do they have pretty solid cloud streaming then? I feel like I should be doing more. But I get too easily overwhelmed. With rumors that Microsoft is partnering with Steam in their next console. Ooh, a Steam OS powered handheld with Xbox Game Pass capability? Okay, that I might actually be down for. I've only dabbled with it on my phone with a backbone, and it's pretty slick. Alright. Hell yeah. That is real good to know. Also, a crazy rumor that you can play Steam games on your Xbox. Can you really? That's actually really dope if that's true. Oh. No! My newt! I was just building them a house to fucking... Alright, fine. We'll plant some stupid pumpkins.
Hello.
Not currently. They're talking about their next console. Okay. I gotta say, it's a really exciting time in the game sphere.
Found what?
I'm going to just plant a couple of extra ones to be safe.
Looks like.
I got the money to pay for it. They have an upcoming conference soon. I wonder what they're going to release after Summer Games Fest. Last rumor I saw was Series X was... Oh, I know. Pinata has been eaten. Series X is looking at putting Steam as an app soon. Interesting. That would be pretty sick. I feel like that might be the best way for Microsoft to really save itself when it comes to being in the actual console marketplace. Because it seems like these days they're focusing so much more on just being accessible. Basically, it feels like they're doing what Valve tried to do with their Steam machine back in the day. Oh man, that's a name I haven't thought about in a minute. Jump up to my favorite console if I could buy a game on Steam and then play it on my PC and Xbox. Yeah, no, I gotta be honest. I would actually consider buying a Microsoft console if that was the case. It's working now. Put it all saved into my OneDrive. Gotta figure out how to move stuff to your hard drive, not OneDrive. Oh, dude, Jimmy, I'm so sorry. You're having the most obnoxious PC trouble still. At least it's on its way to being fixed, but goddamn, dude. I'm looking forward to when it is actually working again, so we can chill and play some stupid shit. We all know why Xbox wants Steam. I mean, it's really their only way to compete with Sony. I just want something to fucking work. Fair. It's about how Xbox is more exciting than Sony right now. I know. It really is. I would not have expected to be saying that. At all. Finish watering my plants real quick. Oh no, my bush! Not like that, chat. Not like that. Alright, we're good on pumpkins. Sick! I think Sony's first party games are better, but they take so long to come out, it's sometimes not worth it. I know, and like... It's been long enough since live service games really started taking off as a thing that we're starting to see them catching up with that trend with their long development cycles and starting to put out so many of them that I can't help but be a little bit concerned. I hope they do more than just live service shit, because that's not my bag. And I feel like the market is so oversaturated at this point that even the people who are down for live service aren't all that interested. Stranger, I hope you clipped the oh no my bush. Oh, God damn it. Stop shitting everywhere. I'm trying to build a tolerable garden. It's just Xbox is providing better value with Game Pass right now. That's fair. And I mean, if they really do end up inking some kind of way to be able to have Steam on console, like... that makes competing extremely difficult, considering they are just kind of trying to be the everything console. So they screwed up with focus on live service. Yeah. I don't like it. Not just because I'm a grumpy boomer. Yeah, no, I've seen what's going on with Marathon. Last I heard, they were heavily debating about delaying it. And I hope that happens, but also at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be worth it. And I don't necessarily know that it is a fixable something. I don't feel like there's maybe one or two more console gens. After that, there'll be no console war. That would be for the best for everyone. I will say, I think Nintendo's always going to be on their own. I don't think Nintendo's ever going to join in with the other companies, and they have such a perfect little ecosystem and have such brand recognition that I could see PC, Xbox, and... yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, I don't count Nintendo with the console wars. Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement. They're in a war with themselves, honestly, though. Somebody else is screwed up by asking $700 for digital-only consoles? Yeah. Yeah. Xbox is going to bow out after the next console. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that, because, like, I want to say, as, you know, because that's what we are, we're fucking consumers. I feel like, as consumers, I do think we're going to see a new gaming bubble burst, and I feel like it's going to be about the AAA space. I feel like there's been such a shift to indie, and it's why, like, Nintendo was really smart in working hard to cater to the indie scene when it came to Switch. Gaming console prices keep going up. Basically, everyone is going PC. Yeah, you're not wrong. With regards to Xbox stopping after the next console, what you think of it? Stranger. But yeah, no, like, I feel like it would be good for consumers if there wasn't the war anymore and just consoles were pretty much every game was available on them. But, like, it's hard. Oh. I might have to, well, no, that might just be a package. Even I played the PC last year because the console space being dumb, you know? I don't necessarily blame you, Joshua. Boys, quiet! But, you know, honestly, Steam Deck was the thing for me. Like, it's nice to have something that I think we spent, like, maybe $350 on it. If not less, I can't remember because we got it on sale when we got it. Like, it's nice to have that something that can play the majority of any games that I'd be interested in. Gizzy, Jasper, quiet. That just kind of makes everything easy. People just dump all their money for Pokemon? Yeah. Again, Nintendo's never, ever gonna join. They're gonna keep doing their own thing because people are gonna pay for it. I feel like it depends on how the next console goes. If it crashes, they're done. If they do well, they'll carry on. And this is why the SD is so great. Console experience inside a PC, exactly. It truly is fantastic. And, like, if you don't want to fork out the money for the Steam specific dock, there are plenty of third-party ones that apparently work really well. We got the actual Steam one because I think it was only like $40 and it's really no big deal, but, like, I hope we keep trending towards handheld gaming being the future. With the ability of chips to be incredibly small and super fucking powerful these days, I feel like there isn't too much of a drop-off in performance and in the type of games that you can make for it. And honestly, the other really nice thing that would be, since you're not going to have that, like, powerful PC style that people are building games for, maybe we'll finally go back to a time where it's not about hyper-realism and it's more about stylized, which I would love to see so much more of. You know, like kicking back, sitting with the TV. And see, that's the thing though, Vic. That's the thing about Steam Deck. You can do that. Tighter forms of portable devices, rather touch grass, hey, fair enough. I can respect that. I can heavily respect that. I've had problems with my Steam Deck dock. What problems have you had, stranger? Because we've had a few random ones. You can use the Steam Deck as a controller, plug it into a monitor. That's right, I forget that you can actually straight up use it as a controller too. Like, I'm not paid by Valve, but I am definitely a shill for Steam Deck. It's just so nice. What should I be doing? I guess I can build a home for the ants. That's not a bad idea. Did I already do that? No. I get too easily distracted. But, you know, it's a... it's because Valve is a private company, that is fair. That is extremely fair. Not being publicly traded is... So there's a lot of better stuff that they can do. And just kind of experiment. So they aren't beholden the shareholders to extract money constantly. Exactly.
There we go.
Sure. Doesn't like two monitors, sometimes doesn't turn on, sometimes turn it on in the vertical monitor only. Oh, that's a pain. And see, as someone who just goes real basic and bare bones with it, and is just like, yeah, no, I have my dock plugged into my, like, 55-inch TV at all times, and it's either that or handheld. I don't run into problems, but I can understand where that ends up being an issue. Where can I buy honey? Do you sell honey? You do. That's expensive. 55-inch, upgrade that shit. We're fine with what we got, man. It works.
Okay, finish up.
There we go. All right, eat it. 75 minimum. You know, see, I'm with you, Vic. Like, here's the thing, too, Joshua. We live in an apartment. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's a tiny space. It's comfortable. I can handle 6 inches. Not everybody's a size queen. I forgot about my plant. Everybody has their own size preference, and that is okay. I forgot about my bush again. What are you degenerates up to? Just talk about size, Venom. That's all. Nothing too out of the ordinary. How are you doing, my friend? I'm just joking with you. You know, exactly. Appreciate you, Joshua. I know. Next screen upgrade is probably going to be a zero-throw projector, honestly. Okay, dude. Now, I will be honest. If Caitlin and I ever either, like, are able to get our, or buy our own house, or move into a place where we can do it, I would so go for a, like, full-on projector over having a TV. That would be so badass. Just spent $800 fixing our AC. Oh, God. Oh, Venom, I'm so sorry. R.I.P. your wallet. Hopefully you guys are staying comfortable, and at least it was like at the beginning of summer that it died, not during the heat of it, but that sucks. Let's see here. I remember when I went to the TV store, told my dad, let's get a cheaper 65-inch, and he said, no, we're going 77 OLED. You know? Respect. Major respect. Hopefully homeowners insurance helps some. Does it actually... Will homeowners insurance step up when you have utility issues like that? It's supposed to get hot this week, so the timing was almost terrible. I'm glad it didn't end up making the turn to be truly terrible. We have a 75 OLED. Well, it's nice. It's a pain to move. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, we've been in the apartment that we're in for just a hair over, like, almost exactly 2 years. I'm like, it's longer than we really planned on it, and we're planning on moving partially, if not fully, cross-country here in about a year. So the thought of having to haul a giant TV just sounds precarious and painful. And sorry, AC doesn't count as an appliance. Oh shit, that is how it should be. Let's be honest. The broken condensation pump. Caused water damage. Insurance would have paid for that, but we got caught it, or you caught it quick enough. I mean, it really sucks when you have to say it sucks that you didn't catch it too late and you actually did do the proper thing. That shouldn't be the case. The game I would recommend is Return to, or no, that's right. Return to the Moria is the that's not the Cozy Core one. That's the, like, isn't it almost like, what's it called? Deep Rock Galactic? Is that kind of the vibe they were going for Fort Stranger? Yeah, no, truly, the West Coast is the promised land. I'm very much looking forward when we could just get the fuck out of Texas. This place ain't great. Is it a survival game? I don't know. Like, I know of the name Return to Moria, but I never actually looked into what the game is. I genuinely don't remember. You know what? Let's look it up together. Let's see. Oh, no, I think I was thinking of Tales of the Shire. Let's see. Return to Moria. Open world survival craft base building. Okay. Yes, you were right, Joshua. It is a survival game. Yeah, I have so much trouble when it comes to survival games. I really do. Also, where are my ants? I need them to fuck. There's ant number 1. Oh no, please don't eat the ant. Newt Gat, I need them to smash. Please. Where's my ant home? Eep. I'm scared. Please, please, please. Go have sex. Now. 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 Please. It's good in small doses? Okay, fair enough. You know, I struggle with open-ended games. I fully realize I'm saying that as we're playing an open-ended game. Oh, shit. Alright, we're getting fancy with it. Tiny little ant. Let's get her along carefully. I said carefully, me. There we go. It's okay. We're not fully dead. I'm gonna sell all of these because I forgot that things can go rotten. So much to balance. So few brain cells. Also, I'm a Lord of the Rings out. Hey, you know what? Fair enough, man. Depends on the game from now. The vibes are there. I'll sync hours. I don't blame ya. Like, I talked about it a little bit earlier. But the new Fantasy Life game is fucking amazing. Like... oh, shit. That's right. Ant sex. Woo! This is a hell of a dance. Bet.
Your garden.
Let me get watering. I'm gonna call it really open-ended. Oh, there is actually a story to it. That I did not know. Thank you for the shovel. They have the exact music I listen to while having sexy fun times. Venom, that's something I would expect from Jimmy, not from you. That was amazing. Oh. Alright, what am I doing now? What should I be doing now? I'm gonna sell this. Okay. We have egg. Badgesicle. I can't make you smash yet. What about Fudge Hog? You just need to drink milk. Do I have 2 Fudge Hogs? I feel like I do. I don't remember. Basically, you fall in Moria and have to make your way out. Luckily, there's lots of lore on the way. Okay. Interesting. Oh, shit. Bat? Bat? No. Stop that. No! Fuck! I don't have the money to deal with this right now. Dr. Monkey. I need you to save him. Yeah, interesting stranger.
Good morning.
I still don't think it's my
Can I interest you
vibe.
in something
But I can
seedy?
respect why it is.
No, I don't mean like that.
But
what
don't
you
worry, Sean. There's always Duck Detective 2. It's such a good game.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some pumpkins. And we're going to... You know what? I'm gonna sell this Flutterscotch. I don't need you. Go away. I hear it's very dick. I love that you haven't let Dick die. Let's see here. Recently heard this dope comedy album by Kyle M. It's called The Real Me. I'll have to give it a listen. Also, I should sell this random firebrand that just keeps lighting everyone on fire. I'm trying to be a good farmer. Are you still rolling with it? I appreciate you, stranger. True homie. Alright, how's everybody doing? Let's be honest, Sean. Oh no, stranger, what are you going to say? What are you about to call me out for? Water. Stop yelling. Are you happy or are you mad? I can't tell. Are you Jasper? You're probably Jasper, right? No, you're not. With all of the screaming, I really thought it would have been my boy. I started your stream by talking about Nut Cup. So there's a little doubt I'd roll with the dick joke. That's fair. That is extremely fair, stranger. Alright, where are the ants? Oh no, that's right. You need to... You need honey every time you smash. I don't have money for that. So, best of luck. We're broke bitches in here. I say as we actually have a decent amount of money.
Hello.
Chocolate cash melting
What
in your
else
pocket.
should we do?
I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
I'm unsure. I guess we can plant some more chili seeds. Like, I think one of the reasons I struggle so much with this style of game is my brain keeps wanting to convince me that I'm playing it wrong, even though I know there's not really a way to play it. But still, I feel like there's something I should be doing. Let me smash. No rum. There's no honey pop. You're never gonna let me live that down. I never even played the game, stranger. It's just in my Steam library. That's all. Let's water our trees. Oh, what's happening? Who the fuck is this old dude? We're owed a honey pop stream. I'm pretty sure that would get me banned. Oh no, who's fighting now? Who's fighting now? Cosmo and Newt? I give up, chat. Everybody hates each other. I don't even know what I did. Outside of just try to bring people together. It's very disrespectful. And, oh hey, we have a Squazzy. Let's go see if we can get the squirrel. Because I'm pretty sure somebody needs to eat a squirrel for sex reasons. Not if it's on... That's fair, okay. Not this community stream, because I have an idea for what we'll do this one. But maybe next community stream we'll play Honey Pop together if you really want it. Caitlin's never ever gonna let me live it down. We'll finish Dinosaur with double D's, and then we'll do Honey Pop. Yeah, no, Caitlin would never. Hi, what are you doing, old man?
Good day to you.
I'm gonna hit to see this place rather than on the other hand. See, falling on hard times. Really? Why are you begging me for money? How much do you want? I'm gonna give you $5 to leave. Please and thank you. Did you just wiggle your thumb at me? Or wiggle your finger? I hope he doesn't come back. I know we got so many things. I know I should probably be using the hired helpers, but like, that sounds like a lot of effort. And I don't want to do things that take effort. I just simply want my pinatas to smash and for money to randomly appear. Alright. See, I'm glad you get it, Venom. I'm very glad you understand. It does seem like the chili peppers are our best bet for just making a fuck ton, so I'm gonna plant more of those. I'm neglecting like half the game minimum.
Get in, get spending, then get... No, only joking. Take your... Found what you want?
But it's okay. Because we have a farm. Come on in, dear. I would like you to come join us.
Take your time. You'll clean... You won't find...
Perfect. Beautiful. Sure, what can I say? I'm a chaos agent. I wouldn't have you any other way, stranger. Truly. No, my tree! If it weren't for you, Whale would never exist. It is that chaos that we absolutely love, my friend. Water. Oh my god, I am so bad at remembering to water things. Bring it back out. There we go. How is that tree already thirsty again? What the fuck? Ah! That right there. Oh, you stranger. Did you shit in my place, my dude? We're gonna have problems if you did. I'm not gonna murder you this time. But if I find your candy shit, you will end all existence. Let's see here. If it weren't for me, many things wouldn't exist, and many things, some say, shouldn't. But you know what? Those some are dead wrong, stranger. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh. I might have to be an inside check. We have a Caitlin at home. It was emergency barking because mom exists and is not directly in here. Alright. What was I doing? I genuinely don't know. Outside of just failing at doing anything and everything that would make my farm succeed. And yet still somehow making money. I don't understand. I really, really don't. Okay, really? Cosmo and Newt again? Do I need to sell the frogs? I might need to sell the frogs. Yeah. I didn't even get to make them mate. This is what I get for trying to do anything. Oh, yay. And notice it. Cosmo! You're causing chaos. Can you not? Newt, heal up.
I appreciate.
What else am I missing? What else should be done? I don't know. Like... the initial enjoyment of the game faded a lot faster than I was expecting it would. And I know most of that is because I genuinely don't know what to do when it comes to cozy games, but like... I feel like I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering while lost. I remember only playing this game for a couple of hours, yeah, and I'm like... I'm starting to have that thought of... have we hit the peak of what this game has to offer? It really is from that awkward time in Rare's history where, like, yeah, they were still doing interesting and different things, but interesting doesn't necessarily hold up to a full-on game. More nut, less cheese. Gosh dang it. What's you doing? You're just screaming for no reason. Funnily enough, I saw Penguin Zero play God Hand on his stream. Oh, interesting. That's kind of unexpected. It's crazy how much of a, like, cult following God Hand has received over the last year or so. Maybe I should do a God Hand hard mode stream myself. Hey, to be fair, Vic, you got the skills to do it, so I wouldn't blame you if you did. Yeah, I think I got one more day of this in me, because at this point I am just nothing but lost. What's up, stranger? I mean, at least we have a ton of
Can I
money.
interest you in something seedy? Oh, no, I don't mean like that.
Have you...
Found what you want?
Are you about to say something that has to do with the number 14, stranger?
Time out. Sorry, that's the max. Looks like...
I don't know, the something seedy pun is always solid. Have you ever... Yes, stranger. Yes. I'm listening. Oh, wait, why is... The fuck is all that? Did this tree just poop? I'm confused. Put butter on a Pop-Tart? Stranger's gonna mention... How dare you assume I am a one-dimensional 14 player. I'm sorry, you're right. That's fair. What do you have to suggest, stranger? I am all ears. Oh, what's that
You're
door?
all eyes.
I'm not... You know what? That's fair. That is fair. You know, I'm gonna be honest.
Do not adjust your alert system.
Let's see
This
what's
is
happening.
Pinata Central speaking to you live. As you may know, we supply world-class pinatas to ensure that every party goes with a
Reward
bang.
the experience,
And
make
to
your
help
pinatas
us
more
with this,
valuable than
we'll
ever.
keep track of the brightest new
Sad,
pinata
giant
raisers on
nails,
the
a
island.
hand, act,
Now
hard
it's
act to
your
follow.
turn to
Well,
step
okay.
up and
I'm gonna be honest.
Gardening is a
I feel like things are just kind of happening, and I'm not really doing anything. Like, is it just me? But have you heard of Final Fantasy 14? God damn it. I can't, stranger. I can't. Get out of here. I have a time or two. I may or may not have a mild gambling addiction. All but entirely due to Final Fantasy 14. It's really what kicked it off. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Just like, shit randomly happens. I've heard of a game called Black and White 2. I feel like I have, but I don't know anything about it. What is Black and White 2?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
There's also a
You
game
have
called Black and White 2.
attracted a sour Crawler. You need to
I
have
feel
some
like
kind
I've
of
s-
bee
like,
guide
I've
if you want to
vaguely
stop
heard of it.
this pest.
Let me see if I can look it up and find it. Because it looks... I feel like I've seen it in conversation somewhat recently. But let's see. It's a god game. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I gotta be honest. I've...
So like Pokemon.
And just like what we're learning with this, Sean struggles very... Wait, there's too much happening. Sean struggles very heavily when it comes to open-ended games. Like... well, on stream specifically, but in general. So I've never actually been able to play a god game. I've done my best. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to be honest, chat. I think I have hit my wall. I think almost 3.5 hours of Viva Pinata is the max of what I can handle. It's not a bad game, but also like... things just kind of happen and I don't understand it. Funny, Caitlin should mention that. Your avatar is an animal like a cow. Okay, that's actually kind of fantastic. But yeah, lessons have been learned. I also played more Deliver at All Costs. What'd you think of it, Vic? And sadly it doesn't hold up, and that was my biggest concern. It really seemed like the gameplay loop wasn't gonna hold up to actually, like, being a cohesive game. This god game has levels, it's not fully open world, has clear objectives one needs to complete in order to get to the next island. Interesting. Okay, so it's almost like a puzzle game masquerading as a god game. What console is it for, stranger, out of curiosity? It's still fun to dig around in, but the missions are just boring. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. I hate it when a game has an interesting concept, but it doesn't do enough to actually separate itself as being a game. For PC. Alright, sick. Is it something on Steam? Although there was one fun mission. Also, how old of a game is it? Let's see. It does not appear to be on Steam. There was one fun mission. You had a balloon machine attached to your car. And the physics went crazy. I just saw the missions were that. Yeah. It almost kind of sounds like a really poor version of What the Car. Should have given me Discord if you're looking for something short and sweet. Let me take a peek at what you shared, Venom. Let me see. Oh my god. I see Frog, and I am immediately sold. What is this? This is... Oh my god, this looks amazing. Okay, Frog Legs looks fun as fuck. Venom, thank you for sharing. We're playing this next week. I did not have something planned, because fun fact, we're 2 weeks away from Next Fest. We got, well, I mean, we're less than that, but like, we have this week and next week's streams, and then Next Fest hits. So like, I wasn't sure if we wanted to kick off the next game that we're actually... Yeah, no, it's time for Summer Next Fest. It is here. It's like every, 4 months that it hits? Because it's February, June,
October.
and October. We'll play it by ear. Like, I know summer's been the most hit or miss, so we'll have something planned. But we'll see about potentially doing a Next Fest stream. I can't help want to do it because like I still have fun, and I don't know how, because I do nothing to promote myself, but we keep getting found by more and more devs and production companies and people. Like, I got 3 free games today. Like, yeah. Even, honestly, I do really enjoy all the Next Fest streams. Even your rage quitting is super jokes. And that's the thing, like, I love getting to see, whether it's good or bad, I love us being able to just explore a bunch of shit together. Like I talked about, I think the last time we did Next Fest, Jasper is so precious. It harkens back to the earlier days of the channel where we used to play Dreams. And that opportunity to maybe meet some creators, check out a bunch of random stuff, and have some fun shit, and occasionally, exactly, find some pleasant surprises. Just a rapid fire and you get some pleasant surprises. Exactly. I think the biggest thing that I've learned and that I've tried to do, starting last Next Fest, obviously, is not do so much horror, because it's easy to get caught in that trap, because when it comes to content creation, horror games are easy. And I've had a major struggle of using it as a crutch. So when it comes to Next Fest, I'm trying to find stuff that we can like really do things different with. I wonder if you could even have an interview with the dev one day. Oh, dude, that would be fucking amazing. I hope it could happen. Last Next Fest, I think it wasn't anything interesting for us, unfortunately. But I think we had 3 different devs reach out about playing their demo. So who knows? Like, Next Fest continues to be a bigger and bigger thing. This will now be... this will mark 2 years since our first Next Fest. Because summer 2023 was the first Next Fest we ever did on the channel. That's fucking crazy to think. But yeah, so we have next week, and then Next Fest happens, which... I think the biggest thing I've learned is also not planning for a full week of Next Fest streams, and we'll check out what we do in one, and if there's enough that we're interested in another, we'll do that, but trying not to be like, yeah, no, I got 70 different games for us to check out, Chad, even though 15 of them are debatably okay, 3 are great, and the other 52? Yeah, the other 52 are just slop that we're going to spend 30 seconds in and then be like, yeah, that sucked. On to the next one.
You're also in a much better position than most content creators because you have me to help you cycle through all the
That's
garbage.
fair. I have Caitlin who's here to help cycle through the garbage. We got amazing people in the community who get hardcore into Next Fest who also help to really find the good shit. Like, I love the community aspect around it. It's just so much fucking fun. But, you know, hopefully, like, I know during last Next Fest, and it was thanks to Wibbles and JD, but one of the devs for Mindwave ended up hopping in and chatting with us for a few while we played their demo. So, like, I really hope we can start having more shit like that happen, because it's really an amazing time. And it's such a great opportunity for us to be able to meet some new devs and some chill people. But yes, the reason we're talking about Next Fest, I know, dude, it was so tight. I'm really excited for when that game comes out. Those mini games were fucking polished. It was fantastic. Wonder if there's a Discord or Reddit to help promote. I might have to look into that. I might have to see if there's anything. If the other thing I might do is it would involve me actually doing social media, which is I don't like doing it, but I should actively try to promote it more when it comes to us doing Next Fest shit over on Blue Sky, since that's the one I'll do. Such a bummer that most of what we try for Next Fest is Garbo. Need that surge of joy when you find a banger. I know. Like, I will say, last Next Fest, we had some amazing luck with things that honestly were super unexpected. Like, there was the kind of Bioshock inspired game that took place at a carnival that was super fun. Shout out Victor for finding that one. I played it off stream, but Promise Mascot Agency, fucking amazing. We had a couple of decent horror games. We had the absolute favorite, Venom Says Bless You.
Thank you.
The absolute favorite from the last Next Fest, which was, I'm trying to remember the full title because it's a mouthful, but I think it was A Day in the Life of a Social Giraffe?
A Day in the Life of an Asocial Giraffe.
Yeah.
Victor suggested. That
Yep.
was a banger.
Honestly, we had Demon Tides, which was an amazing platformer. Such sick movement. Like, I feel like we've hit a point where Next Fest is big enough that now we do have to be more picky and be a little bit more careful, which leads to us having an easier time. I find Reddit is a way better filtering system than the Steam page for finding games. You know, you're really not wrong, Vic. A lot of the better stuff that we found was definitely from there. Sadly, on release, it didn't end up being a hit, and I actually dropped it from my wish list. But Rusty Rabbit, when we checked it out during Next Fest, was cool. Actually, one of the games that I got a key from today, it was something that the movement felt cool, but it was a little bit too simple. I'm curious to see what the full game is like. Fun fact, Caitlin will be proud of me for actually dropping the link, but if you want to know what game I'm talking about, probably on Friday, I'll release the little video of doing a little, like, 30 minutes to an hour of starting off the game, but secret game that you can see me play on Fourth Wall, that has music by Grant Kirkhope, which is really surprising. For those of you who don't know who that is, huge composer during the Nintendo 64 era. Like, Banjo-Kazooie is probably the soundtrack most attached to Grant Kirkhope, but, like, absolute powerhouse of a name. But yeah, an absolute legend. And he did a song for the soundtrack for this indie 3D platformer. Victor's subscribed. Caitlin is a lovely and amazing mod over there. Shout outs to my mom for being a subscriber. It's only $3 a month. There's also all kinds of extra bonus stuff if you want to support us. Honestly, rather than doing a Twitch sub, supporting us over there, it really does impact more. So if you got a Prime sub, I'm never going to say, no, don't give me your free money. But, like, if you want to support us, $3 is the bottom tier. You can give anything you want above that. There's a couple of tiers to it, but free video. I think at this point it's safe to say free videos, because we get a lot of free shit given that isn't for stream, but I still want to check out with you guys. Free lovely pics of the doggos. Full access to viewing the entire backlog for stream. Monthly polls to decide content specific to what we do on stream. There's a lot of stuff that you get for being a part of it. I'm trying to figure out some other stuff to add in too. So, like, if you are so inclined and you have the money, consider subscribing. Feet pics win. You know, I made a joke
If
the
we get
longest
50
time.
subscribers, feet pics.
All right, you've heard it here from Caitlin.
It has to be Fourth Wall subscribers.
If we get 50 subscribers on Fourth Wall, you'll get one. Victor, please don't.
What did Victor do?
Victor said, please don't.
Okay, but
I will have to make sure that pictures can be censored. So if you do not want to see it, it'll be big old letters. Feed pics, do not look.
Wait. I never specified whose feet. I meant Gizmo.
That's fair. That is very fair.
What did you guys think I was talking about?
Gizmo's here in my lap. Like, you guys, what's happening?
I meant toe beans, guys. Calm down.
But, you know, if you would like to support what we do here, that is the best way to do it. My camera is being weird. Calm down, camera.
It's because I came over and I'm darker than you.
Oh, no, it's not that. Every once in a while, the frame rate on this thing drops to, like, 20 frames. It's weird.
It's because it's racist.
Honestly. But, yeah. Sadly, Viva Pinata didn't stick around as long as I was hoping it would. But I will say, because alluding to a future thing that will happen, we just don't know when, because Wibbles has a very busy month next month. There will be a co-stream of the second game. I know, Caitlin's comedic timing is the best. I appreciate her so much. There will be a co-stream of the second Viva Pinata, which will hopefully be fun, because then it's not just Sean trying to figure out what to do and failing miserably because Sean doesn't play cozy games. I don't know why I'm this way. I need structure, chat. But we'll figure out what we're going to follow it up next week with. I know Venom sent us an amazing looking game that I am absolutely buying that apparently just came out like 8 days ago called Frog Legs. This looks like an amalgamation of so many jokes that I'm very excited for us to check out. So we'll try and figure out something else to do alongside it, since it only looks like it's about a 2-hour something. But we'll get up to some good shit in the last week before Next Fest. And I know I mentioned it earlier. We are in the final week of the month of May. Thank you all so much again for the absolutely insane support during the subathon last month. I forgot to mention it earlier this month, but we finally paid off, like, pretty much as soon as the Twitch money dropped, finally paid off the last of the money that I had to borrow to make sure that we can keep Gizmo healthy from the sheer amount of medical bills the small dude had back in the month of March. So thank you all so incredibly much for your generosity and for being the amazing community that you are. I'm going to check a thing really quick, because we have a creator friend who is currently doing an event. Are you still strumming, Iggy? Okay, we're rating someone right now because I see they are playing Dinosaur with double D's. Holy fucking shit.
They are not.
We're going to go raid our friend Iggy Maid.
I'm dying.
Because they're playing Dinosaur with double D's. So please join me along as we go raid our friend who is doing a parry-a-thon. And playing one of the greatest games of 2025. But thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out. We will be back on Thursday. We're going to be doing Ace Attorney, doing the banging shit that is, hopefully, maybe getting closer to finishing the case. But before we head out, as always, we're going to be serenaded on the way out by the man himself, Victor, aka Halo Bear. Do yourself a favor. Go check out the man's stuff. He makes some incredible tunes. But I'm going to kick off the raid. We're going to go hang in our friend Iggy's chat. Please join us. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful start to your Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know what day it is. Have a wonderful Wednesday and start to your Thursday. And I can't wait to see you all Thursday afternoon. I love you guys.
In the arms of the derp, fly away to the derp stream. From this dark, cold retail store, seriously, screw retail, and the endless derp you feel, you are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herb Derp Stream.